If you take a look at the broader context of where people are concerned and the kind of things they're concerned about, then obviously such things as identity theft, credit card theft, and the whole area of how you secure those items is very important to them. Well, the private sector, I think, has a big part to play in this, and you largely see it in the financial services industry. As they're launching other products, bringing other products to market, they've got to be thinking about ways of securing those, making sure that people can use them in a way that they won't feel that their data, information about them, personal information that they believe may be at risk, is at risk. So it's very important that financial services organisations, banks, insurance companies, etc., ensure that they use the best and the smartest technology that's available to them to ensure that their customers are protected. If I was a financial institution, I'd be thinking about the enabling technologies that allow people who use the internet, who use cards, etc., to be reassured that those things are safe and that they can be using them in the future. Considering, in fact, the amount of internet fraud there has been, identity fraud and so on, certainly reported in the press, people have got to be reassured that those enabling technologies are secure, they can use them into the future. And if you look at their target customers of the future, which are a lot of the younger people that you will meet, they need to make sure that they will carry on using those technologies and not move to more expensive technologies, because let's understand those are self-service types of technology that people do need to be using in the future. From the index, I think the public sector has a slightly different slant, because obviously people are concerned about national security and also to a certain extent local security. So government and public sector organisations need to make sure they take full advantage of biometric security checks, that they use smarter technology in identity cards, in passports and so on, because that way people will feel more reassured that they are actually in a safe environment, both nationally and on a local basis. As we've seen through the survey, there's a young sector of the population who are very concerned about ID fraud. They're concerned about debit cards and what happens around those. I think we can see that there are optimistic trends in the sense that some of the older members of the population think that they're less at risk. We can see that government has still got a very large role to play in terms of reassuring from a national security standpoint. So in summary, I'd say it's a point in time that indicates that we are moving in a more positive direction, but we shouldn't be complacent about what that means for the future, and we should really look at the results in the future to see whether they continue along that trend.